Please share the video. How can one win his refugee case in Canada?
So, for winning any case, the key is evidence.
Okay.
You need to have proper evidence. You need to have proper presentation of the case. You need to provide all the details truthfully to the member, the judge, that whatever you are saying is true. If it's not true, they figure it out, then you have a lot of problems later on. So the best way to do would be to seek professional advice. Come and talk to us. We will try to help you out. Whatever the case is, we'll advise you whether you qualify for refugee or you don't qualify for refugee, and we go from there.
Introducing Canada to the world. Life Goes On Foundation, Toronto, Canada, LGO.
Introducing Canada to the world. My name is Mr. Bruce, and you are watching us on Life Goes On Entertainment TV. Life Goes On Entertainment TV. We have a foundation too in Canada called Life Goes On Foundation, and we have a WhatsApp group too. Friends of New International Students, Visitors and Refugees Association in Canada. You can join this group. We post job links, accommodation. There is free immigration advice from Mr. Shailesh, RCICIRB, and you can join with this number +1 289 242 3465 +1 289 242 3465. WhatsApp me and join the group. Please make sure you test. And Canada numbers only. Thanks to YouTubers in Canada. My friend Milo TV, by the beam, I see you. Choco Millionaire, Wafayu TV, Vince TV, Nana Bafu TV, Mr. Plan Ahead TV. Make sure you subscribe to all these channels. And we have a program here in Canada called Meet and Greet Festival. This year is gonna be the 5th edition. And another program too called Say Hi and Remember. Please make sure you come and enjoy the event. Follow us on all social media platforms. Today's video title is How to Stop Removal Order in Canada. And I'm here with regulated Canadian immigration consultant, Mr. Shailesh. He can help you for your refugee claim, spousal application, visitor visa, study permit, express entry, PMP. Just link up, it's gonna help you. Mr. Shailesh, how are you doing?
I'm good, Mr. Bruce.
What is going on now? What is the update now?
Well, immigration is going through a lot of changes, so it's getting more stringent. Immigration officers are looking at the applications with a lot of new threshold levels, so they are going through each and every details. They're looking at all your bank statements, all your transcripts, and they want to make sure that everything is legitimate. There's nothing left to the chance, so be careful. Do not, put any documents which you are not sure of.
Good, thank you. Please make sure you share this video. Follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Mr. Shailesh, what is removal order in Canada?
A removal order could be a departure order, it could be an exclusion order, or it could be a deportation order. So if anybody of any fellow friends has received any removal order, you should contact us. We'll explain you in detail what these 3 orders mean and what can be done to help you out in this situation. So it depends on case-to-case basis. We'll be able to help you out in this situation when you receive a removal order. Removal order would be 3 types, whether it's a departure order where the officer says that you can leave voluntarily within the next 30 days to your home country, and if you have reasons that this is wrong, you can appeal it. If you have received an exclusion order which would say that you cannot return back to Canada for 1 to 5 years, again you have a right to appeal it. You can appeal it, and then you can say why, if the order was wrong, the officer was justified in giving you this exclusion order. Even if you have received a deportation order and if you feel that is unfair, you can talk to us and we can see why and how it was issued, and we can counter it.
Okay, good. So that means you can stop removal order and deportation order. It depends
A
the
removal
case.
order is the same thing. So removal order are three different. It could be departure, exclusion, or a deportation order.
Okay.
So-
Thank you so much. Can a refugee withdraw their claim and go back to their home country if their life is no more in danger?
Of course. So any refugee who does not read any refugee protection for further, staying in Canada, they can always withdraw, even if their situation has changed here back home country. So, for example, there was a war going on in your country, and now the war has stopped, the peace has come. All the reasons what you thought were prevalent at that time has now subsided. You can withdraw your application. You can go back to your home country, and nobody's going to stop you from that.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Mr. Shailesh, I know a lot of refugees. They say they wanted to go and seek asylum in the United States of America. Can a refugee in Canada go to US and seek asylum there?
Not really. So whenever you land in the first country, both the countries have third-party safe agreement. So if you land in Canada, you have to seek asylum in Canada if your life is under threat. If you land in US, you have to seek asylum in United States. But if there are certain exceptional circumstances, if you have a family member here in Canada or US, then you can, argue that your life is more better over here. So exceptional circumstances like relatives in Canada could help you out. And if your life is under threat in US for some reason, you can again seek asylum here in Canada. But the case has to be genuine.
Okay. Can a student or visitor visa holder to go and seek asylum in the United States when the person is here?
Generally, no, because if your life is under threat and you are a visitor visa or a student visa, so if you have threat perceptions back home, if you have real threats, then you should be seeking asylum in the first country where you land, and not in any one of this third world safe country. Like, so between US and Canada there is a safe country agreement. So you should be seeking asylum in the country where you land.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Shailesh. Please make sure you share this video and download Top Connect. Send money everywhere with no fees. That's our sponsors. Top Connect. Send money everywhere with no fees. Mr. Shailesh, 3 days ago, I saw it on social media. They posted mass deportation on a highway. I don't know who did that. They posted a big one on the highway. And what are the challenges some of the refugees are facing in Canada now?
Well, there's a lot of misinformation going around. People are scared, that's right. So people, the immigration is getting more stringent. They are trying to weed out whatever the wrong, people came into this country with fraudulent claims. That's good for the country as such. So make sure you know your rights. Make sure you have your paperwork. Make sure you have your evidences ready. And if your case is true, if you are a genuine refugee, then you don't have to worry. But if there is something fraudulent, then it's a cause of concern.
Okay. Thank you so much. Please share the video. How can one win his refugee case in Canada?
So, for winning any case, the key is evidence.
Okay.
You need to have proper evidence. You need to have proper presentation of the case. You need to provide all the details truthfully to the member, the judge, that whatever you are saying is true. If it's not true, they figure it out, then you have a lot of problems later on. So the best way to do would be to seek professional advice. Come and talk to us. We will try to help you out. Whatever the case is, we'll advise you whether you qualify for refugee or you don't qualify for refugee. And we go from there, and then we would ask you to provide whatever you are saying. If you have proper evidences, then only you should file a refugee claim.
That's great. Thank you, Mr. Shailesh. Please make sure you share this video. Share the video. If legal aid is working for you or any lawyer consultant, if you want Mr. Shailesh to continue for you, he can help you.
Yeah, if somebody wants to transfer his case to us, we can do that. There is no bar to that. If you're not happy with your current consultant or lawyer, you can talk to us. We can get your case transferred to us, and we can take up your case. There's no issue, absolutely no issue to that.
Oh, okay, good. How long does it take?
It should be done within a week's time.
Oh, great.
So that shouldn't be taking too long. We'll inform the respective government departments, wherever your case is, and we will take over the case from there.
Please make sure you share this video and join our WhatsApp group, Friends of New International Students, Visitors and Refugees in Canada. Mr. Shailesh, we are almost 2,200 members.
That's great. That's really great. You are growing every day.
The family is growing. You can join plus this number, +1 289 242 3465. +1 289 242 3465. I know one guy is a refugee in Montreal. He said, Mr. Bruce, please make sure you ask Mr. Shailesh for me during the interview. Canada interesting questions of the day. Can someone come and marry a refugee here if the person is from the United States?
Well, there's no bar for marrying somebody. A refugee is not barred from getting married. You can marry anybody, but the U.S. immigration, the marriage has to be genuine. So the U.S. immigration should, when they go for an interview, they will interview why and how. You'll have to present your case carefully at US at that time. That why did you choose this person? If there were previous relationship, you had, all sorts of questions will be asked from you. What is the evidence? Like you are a couple. So when two people marry, they have joint bank accounts, they have shared responsibilities, they have conjugal relationships. So all evidences needs to be presented properly. And if you still have any questions regarding your spousal application, you can talk to us. We'll be able to help you out.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shailesh. And I've seen a lot of people, they are refugees, and sometimes they call me, Mr. Bruce, I want to invite you for my, marriage and all that. Can a refugee do that? Get married to someone and get his or her permanent residence?
Well, a refugee has a right to marry. There's nothing wrong in it. So if he wants to invite you for a marriage, go have a lunch, nice lunch or dinner. Take a nice gift with you. That would be appropriate. And if you want to withdraw from refugee stream later on, and you can do that too.
Oh, okay.
And there is a spousal. If you want to, instead of refugee, you want to do a spousal stream, you can do that too. But there is no restriction as such that a refugee cannot marry or he cannot have kids. So
thank you, Mr. Shailesh. A lot of people, they are study permit to expire soon. How can you help them for study permit extension?
We will have to deal with these cases individually. So each individual case is different. So I would suggest to come to the office or call us on phone, discuss your case on an individual basis, and then we'll see what kind of situation you are. If you need further studies, or you need to apply for PGWP, or you need some maybe you are eligible for express entry. So there are a lot of different situations.
Okay, thank you so much. Before we end the interview, can you advise the newcomers, refugees, new international students, and visitors? We have a lot of visitors, apply for extension and it's about to expire. They are confused. They don't know what to do. And some of them too, they came and went back home. They want to come again. Can you advise them at port of entry too?
Well, anybody who's coming to Canada, there will be more scrutiny at the airports. So be prepared. know the list of the guests, like the host which is inviting you, understand his name, get his email address, phone number, home address, talk to them that when the day you are coming, so he should pick up the phone, he should be at the airport to help you out if there is a situation, and you should always be ready with your application. Whatever data you filled up in your application, you should be able to support with all the other evidences. For example, what kind of bank balances you showed them, what kind of money you are coming, what kind of hotel you showed them, so that hotel should be active, where you are going to stay. If you're coming to a relative, that relative should still be ready to sponsor you, he should be able to talk to you. All these things matter. So you can, if you still need advice, you can talk to us. We are here to help. But in general, whatever application you make, you should have all the evidences to support, and you should be prepared for a small interview at the border, and be truthful with the visa officer. If you try to deceive him, you know he's very experienced, you will not be able to do that. So be truthful always, tell this is the situation, and then you're likely to get in.
Thank you. Please make sure you share this video. Mr. Shalish can help you for your refugee claim, visitor visa to Canada, study permit to Canada, spousal application, marriage. And Mr. Shalish, when they reject someone, refugee, can you help the person?
If it's rejected at the RPD level, you can apply for appeal. And if you have any appeal issues, you can talk to us. We can certainly make an appeal for you. Refugee Appeal Board.
Today is Canada Interesting Questions of the Day. Mr. Shalish is a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and IRB, Immigration Refugee Board. Mr. Shalish, what is RPD?
RPD is Refugee Protection Division.
So the IRB works with the RPD.
IRB has 4 divisions. So refugee, it's called Immigration Division, which deals with detentions of foreign nationals. Then you have Immigration Appeal Division, which deals with appeals about Immigration Division, which deals with permanent residence deportations or spousal appeal applications or any appeal from ID. Then you have Refugee Protection Division, which deals with asylum claims. And then you have RAD, which is Refugee Appeal Division. There are 4 divisions here under IRB.
Okay.
And then you have IRCC.
Okay.
And then you have CBSA.
Wow.
So these are all different departments. They work differently. And we'll make a video about it one day to deal with all the 6 divisions, 6 departments of the government.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mr.
And guys, thank you for watching.
Are you a new international student, visitor, or a refugee in Canada? Thinking of where to get help in order to enjoy your stay here? Then, Line Goes On Foundation is here for you. We help you with accommodation posting, job postings, and references, free advice from RCIC, regulated Canadian immigration consultants, sharing and networking, advice and recommendations. So, why won't you tell your friends and family to join Line Goes On Foundation? Because with us, you are sorted. Line Goes On Foundation. Together, we can make it.